Too many close calls, dashing from building to broken building. Barely slipping past hordes attracted to the crash of collapsing ceilings and falling furniture. It's only midday. Even for an adrenaline junkie like Doug, it's been more than he could bargain for. Highway is lousy with monsters. A mass grave sits right on the border of the unsuspecting refugee center. All of its bodies mysteriously missing. Still, the small town of Worcester holds precious tools in its sparse buildings. The fire station may be a pleasant home away from home once the current residents are evicted. Clutching rocks, wearing his newly donned and cleaned SWAT armor, Doug grits his teeth and faces down the grim task of clearing the path to the Worcester Fire Station. Welcome back to Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, starring Doug Fenton, football player. Let's get right into it, shall we? There's a skeletal zombie. Let's see actually how many rocks Doug is clutching. Not a lot. And most of the rocks we left behind are all the way up here. Or where are they? They're somewhere around here. Right. They're over here where I left them when I had to climb up that downspout. And the downspout's gone. Ugh. Alright, here comes our friends. I love how skeletal zombies, even hitting thick patches of bone, they can't resist the damage we deal. Alrighty. Pick up these rocks, see what this guy's got. Oh, he's completely naked. All of his clothes must have torn off. Alright. Oh, poor pathetic crawling zombie. We'll just put him out of his stupid misery. Find out where the rest of these zombies went. Oversized wasp over here to the west. A couple, actually. And it looks like they're doing just fine taking care of the zombies over here. As well as a zombie child who is currently on the floor and bleeding, probably being bitten to death slowly by the oversized wasp. Well, we're going to let them do what they're going to do. Going to cross the street here, pick up our bag, and see if we can haul that skeletal zombie corpse into a place with a table, so we can see how he works. We just entered the diner? Okay. Let's see. What's the upstairs look like? Let's take out our rocks just in case there's, friends. No, no friends. That's good. And there's tables here. They'll do. Let's take you upstairs and drop you right there. Crouch down so no one can see me anymore. At least not so easily. And dissect this skeletal zombie. Looks like they decided they... Gunshots? Who's shooting here? That's interesting. Well, we're now proficient in ossified exoskeletons. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Removing its bone plates proves more arduous than you would have thought, requiring you to almost put your entire weight on the tool to pry them off. While some parts of the blackened brain have lost their wrinkles, and others, the wrinkles are surprisingly uniform. Very curious. We don't feel bad because this thing is just a monster. We're gonna take out our rocks now. Drop the duffel bag. Let's see who's here. It's the dog. We'll run down. Sure. Nice, the last one got him right in the skull. Okay. Well, since dogs are okay to butcher, we'll just put you right here. He's trying to... Oh. Hello. One of the firefighters is in here. I'm very glad they don't know to use their fire axes. That would suck. Let's see. Nothing in here but a busted whatever that is. Washing soda, toilet paper, sugar, copper wire, ball bearings. Huh. Useful as ammunition for a slingshot. You could also use it for just a sling. We may be able to upgrade to a sling. Rotten onion rings, rough. Doesn't look like there's a lot of loot in this place. And there's some tea in there. There's the two toilets. Okay. Let's see. We'll crouch down here. Take a look outside. Hey, a Humvee. I wonder what's in there. Nothing. Recharging station is hosed. Looks like all the zombies were fighting the wasp are dead. Good. Plenty of time to take a rest here, so... Roll digest examiner. No, not worth it. Principles of biology. We'll just smash the dog. Okay. I know we heard gunshots. Doug wouldn't know it. He wouldn't know where that's coming from or why. I do. But I won't spoil it. Let's see, what's around the corner here? Nothing. It's all clear. These corpses are all things that I recently killed. Sneaking up on me. You know what? Let's take care of this dog before he becomes a problem. Let's smash that SWAT zombie. Oh, this guy had a wallet on him. Gold discount card. Cash card. I don't want to know what hazmat zombies turn into. Marker. Big cash card? Yes. Industrial ID card. Once belonged to a high-level technician. A reverse side describes the protocol for using it. Would grant access to one control panel, if you can find one. I can think of a couple places we could use this. Maybe that light industry we saw over here. This industrial building has something interesting. Or maybe not. Okay, so it looks like firehouse is completely clear on the outside. So we'll go and smash this window open and take a look at what's inside. Oh! A tough zombie, as it turns out. Oh, good. Oh. Zombies are stepping into the light, making it easy to hit them. Z9's kind of tough. We'll get him in the head eventually. Knocked him off balance. and then he got close enough that we could nail him. Kevlar dog harness. Well, if we ever want to get a dog... Let's see, who else is in here? That's a zombie runner. He's already been messed up. We're gonna take care of the firefighter first. Oh, he's fast, he's weirdly fast. Oh, I knocked him over! Hopefully that runner didn't hear that thud he made when he fell down. Oh, somebody did. Okay. Come on. There we go. Just a few more of these. Come on. Nice. Okay, before we ran out of rocks. Let's take a look at this place, and we're a bit winded after throwing all those rocks. It looks like this place has a natural source of light, as well as a good way to park cars in it. Not bad. Let's see. Let's open this last door in here. It has beds. Very nice. This could be our home away from home. An apple. Fruit we won't see until, oh, a long while. Vegetable salad is rotten. Well, not a lot of clothing in here. To the northwest, we hear smash. I'm gonna let them just do whatever they're doing over there. Let's drop the rocks, use this mechanical winch, and start dragging these bodies out of here. While it is probably fine mechanically, I actually don't want to deal with... Let's just follow your gear. I actually don't want to deal with the possible fallout from bodies decaying in this place. It's a chainsaw. That's an interesting tool. Let's take you out of here now. I kind of wonder. I don't want to break this winch, but I have a hunch. Will it pulverize these bodies? Let's try it. We close the metal door on top of them, and... No, it just flings them. Whoops. Alright, well, that answers that. Let's see. We'll take the dog harness off of him, and then we'll haul the dog outside, because I do plan on dissecting it for synthetic armors. Let's see. Tear gas sprayer. We love having those. Always use more. Drop you out here. And then animal print tights, cute. Ooh, chocolate bars. Love those. Unbrowsed, but completely dead smartphone. Let's see, more gear from this guy. Unfortunately, it seems like no one here had a fire axe, but that doesn't mean that these don't have fire axes. A Halligan bar? Be good in a pinch. nice bludgeoning tool. Firing axe instantly. It swings pretty slowly, but it hits like a truck. Does it have the ability to block? It does. Medium blocking ability. Alright, we'll take this thing out and just lay it right here. Let's see, firefighter helmet, half-face gas mask, turnout coat, medical gloves, gear, another fire axe, just in case our first one gets a little busted up. And here we can begin dismembering these corpses, which is far cheaper and far less taxing than trying to smash them for some reason. Where's our rocks? Left them in here. There we go. Okay. Take a duffel bag, put away our rocks. Get this Z9. Man, that Rottweiler is just wandering off somewhere. Okay. Let's take a peek up at the second floor. Second floor seems perfectly fine. Oh, it's weirdly fine. Let's see, any fantasy novels? Fantasy novels! Yay! A couple fantasy novels, actually. Perfect. Vacuum sealer instructions, we'll take that. PC Mag, I could probably do with learning a bit about PCs, and Tactical Handgun Digest, not so bad. Okay. Invincible, is that the... No, it's not. Thought it might have been the comic. It's a completely different thing. Let's see. Well, this is a pretty fine table. We'll just dissect this Z9 right here. Crash. To the west? We're not worried. Synthetic armors is at 32%. Hey, we got a pelt. I don't want it. Let's check these pantries here. Detergent, we have plenty of that. Garbage bags, gallon-sized zipper bags for storing food when later we need it. Carving knives. Ketchup. Lemon, orange, hard cheese. A sealed yogurt is rotten. Now, you have to have yogurt for a long damn time for it to go rotten, buddy. Clear out your damn fridge. Jeez. Casserole pot. No, that's not going to hold a lot of water. We need a canning pot to bring back home. Pot. Nope, nothing in here. Okay. Ooh, wait, there might be medical. No. Sets of dentures. Oh, okay. And shaving razors, toothbrush, okay. Not needed. Oh, cotton balls, actually. We can use these to dab our wounds a little bit. There we go. Let's see. Come here, buddy boy. Rocks. There we go. Wow. I throw rocks so fast and so hard that it keeps zombies from advancing. Okay. Let's dismember this dog. And dismember this guy right here. What is this body? A panicked person. Well, we'll dismember it and not feel a thing about it, apparently. We're still slightly anguished by butchering somebody's corpse, but not that guy. Okay. Bow saw. Wood sawing. We might do some woodwork. We'll need to practice our fabrication if we want to do any kind of javelin crafting. Some more long strings. Any fantasy novels in this house? Yes, exactly one. Art of Movement, Self-Defense for Non-Experts, a book for people who can't fight. Well, that's not us. A treatise on magical elements, though. That's a curious thing. What's this have in it? Let's take a look. This details complex diagrams, rituals, and choreography that describes various spells. Point Flare, Ice Spike, Gravity Well, Pain Split, and Dispel Magic. You know, Dispel Magic might be a nice thing to have. When we go back and deal with that Technomancer, we may just be able to dispel his weapon, armor, and bless, and then kick his ass. Because while he's wearing that armor, I guarantee you, our rocks are not even gonna tickle him. Let's see, what's in this fridge? Jars, chocolate drink. Is it healthy? I can't remember. We'll find out later. Yogurt lasts actually forever. Methanol. Can't I make a Molotov cocktail? How much do you need to make a Molotov? Oh, I can just make it as is. It only needs 500. Huh. Well then. You know what, we'll drink this old apple cider. Doug sees the expiration date on it is coming close, and he's a little thirsty, so why not? As for this spaghetti pasta, we can... Whoops. Can we not get the spaghetti pasta? Where is it? Is it in our bag? Okay, it is. It's already in our bag. We're being weird. Let's see. 2 fertilized bird eggs. Yeah, we'll just take the eggs. Nice. First aid box. Medical gauze, antiseptic, anti-adhesive bandages. Nice. All stuff we're gonna need. Hydrogen peroxide. Yeah, you can use that to disinfect, but I've heard there's reasons why you shouldn't. What's down here? Oh! Friends! Okay. Ooh. Those were some clean throws all the way over there. Ooh. Nice! 28 damage into the eye, but didn't blow up this one's eyeballs. Let's see. Oh, a small child. That sucks. Now I have to feel bad about beating them in the head, the leg, and in the body. And feel... well, not as bad as I used to, at least. Let's just put this right here. Do that. Oh, it's a crawling zombie. Headshot. Huh. You know what? Let's... cover. No, I can't do anything with that smartphone. It's locked. Okay. Let's see... any fantasy novels? Fantasy novels! Hell yes. A gym bag and a large gym bag. Oh my goodness. We'll take the large gym bag. That is going to be for carrying just a ton of stuff. Electronic gun safe. Can't use it. Memory card. It's unbrowsed. Okay. More hydrogen peroxide. Ooh, a tourist guide. Cute. Alright, let's get this child out of here and Northwest and below, you hear thump. Doug stops for a second, listens. Thump, crunch, crunch. Very curious noises we're hearing from below, but there doesn't seem to be another staircase to lead us further down. So where is it coming from? Well, we won't worry about it. We'll just dismember these corpses. You don't trust the quality of your tools, but carry on anyway. Am I not carrying the X-Acto knife? Oh, I need a better butchering tool. Well, I believe this place has a kitchen, and I could get a... Let's see, butcher knife would be pretty good. Carving knife, butcher knife. Let's see, but a paring knife is much smaller and, nah, let's use the butcher knife. Fuck it. Okay, child's gone, that's gone, that's gone. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's dismember this. Ugh. Your search nets you no explanation as to how the creature's black blood still circulates through it, and you come to the disturbing conclusion it moves on its own. Ugh. Well, that doesn't keep it from bleeding out, apparently. So that's nice. Okay. Cheap wine. How's this car looking over here? Maybe we can replace... Oh, of course it lacks wheels. Glow sticks. Doesn't sound too useful, but trust me, it is. Exercise machines. We could get our athletics up in here. Well, a little bit. Okay. That mostly just allows us to use things like bicycles better. But also, it keeps your cardio up, which allows you to fight for longer, run for longer, last in the day longer. Plenty of nice things. Let's see. Sure, we'll just go up here, we'll take a rest, we'll drop our duffel bag down here, and drop our rocks. Then we'll read one of our fantasy novels. Get our morale back. Get some of our weariness back. Very nice. 4 chapters. We feel a lot better. Okay. I think we can say that this place is clear. Well, except for the barber shop. That's really unfortunate. That was a craft shop, according to the city map, but it's toast. I wonder what kind of crafts it would have had. Let's clean up the rest of this town. Make sure nobody gets up. Has something in its trunk. A lug wrench? Wheel fastening, bottle jacking, 16 jacking quality. Right, seeds, echo wafers. There's nothing in here. Alright. Let's grab this duffel bag and take a look. Oh, hold on. There's blood here, but there's no bodies. Let's check in here. We rummage through the desk drawers. Battery charger we might be able to make use of. Unbrowsed laptop. E-ink tablet. Maybe there's some interesting things here. We'll put these newspapers in our USB, our smartphone. There we go. Lots of laptops. No notes. Okay. Let's check in here. Supply closet. Reciprocating saw, angle grinder, electronic kiln. Interesting. Brick kiln. More saws. A subway maintenance map. Now, that's nice. Let's take a look at this. Add subway lines and underground stations to your map. Okay. Looks like we learned of the station goes to Belmont, but it goes directly past Masardis. But that's curious. It has a little branch here that doesn't go to anything. It's just in the middle of the forest. Alright, the next one leads to Northwood, but not to the part of Northwood we want to go. And the next one goes to Peachin. Alright, well that's helpful, but I kinda don't want to go down there. Alright, what's this red building? Shooting range. Might have guns. Maybe. We're going to really quick tag this as a base. Oh, I used green. B base. There we go. And I guess we'll just leave because we're really this close to our house. Skirting around the mass grave just in case. Was this the mass grave? I don't know. Maybe I already killed the entire mass grave. I don't really remember. Okay. Let's drop off some of our books. Oops. Oh, can we not do that? Oh, I'm sorry. It's called a novel. Alright, we'll drop off our fantasy novels, which we have a good handful. Where should we put our ammunition? I'll put them right here. All the ammunition. We have a handgun and a lot of 9mm. But Doug's not confident in using guns. He has never held one before in his life. So trying to hold one now and shoot zombies with it sounds like a recipe for disaster. Food away. Put all of our meds away. Let's see. Drop off all our sinew. Drop these water purification tablets. Let's skim these books. We'll finally take a look at the Guide to Necromancy. It doesn't teach us any spells, but it can apparently help our tailoring knowledge, if we want to read it. Let's see. Potion starters, infusion bracelets, potions of venom, twisted restoration, toxin, zombie voodoo dolls. Maybe not. Vacuum sealer instructions helps us use the vacuum sealer. Art of movement helps us practice dancing. Can't increase your dodging, but it'll probably be helpful to somebody. PC mag. Helps us practice computers. And then this helps us learn pistols. Alright. As for this map, we put all of our maps somewhere. Can't remember where. Pillar of stone. Right, learn that. Right, we put them all here. Well, we'll drop this one, because we don't need it. Jars, alabaster, gallon jug. We'll keep the gallon jug, just in case we find a liquid, a fluid that we really, really want. Charger. Drop off the... Normally I would set up zones and stuff, but I have... Actually, that's not true at all. I have never once used loot zones, item zones, in my life playing this game. I don't know why. It makes it really easy to automatically place everything and probably saves you a lot of time, but... I don't care. Okay. Dropped off a lot of our carried weight. We'll sit here, we'll read a bit. Take a look back at Masardis. Already got that baseball bat. Maybe we should check a little bit further south. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. First we reload our flashlight with a full battery. Now we get going. Oh, zombie has come to greet us. We'll say hello briefly. Antiseptic! Hell yes. Alright. Now we'll pick up some more rocks that we left behind from pelting other zombies. Hey! Oh. Hey! Zombie. I can't remember if those are the ones that can stun you, but you know what? Now that we're here, I'm dismembering you. I don't want you getting back up. You attract all your friends, you scream and you daze people, it makes everything terrible. Fighting them just sucks. You know what? We could get on top of this overpass. See what's up here. Makes it easier to see further south. It's just a pretty long way. Camp? What, like a kind of camp? Let's go take a look. I'm kind of curious. We'll start heading west and see what's in this camp. It's a FEMA camp housing. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, well, if it's this close to all these zombies, I imagine it's also filled with zombies. Doug probably sees them from here, and just isn't interested. So we'll keep heading south. And turn on safe mode while we instantly find a zombie. Okay, never mind, we'll turn the safe mode off and keep heading south. Yep, we can see the zombies from here. Outpost. That car looks like it might be intact. Let's take a look. Intact. Not really. Its alternator is screwed. This one's got an expired air filter. It reduces its fuel efficiency, which doesn't matter because it doesn't have a gas tank. That said, what's a food person mask doing in here? Okay, I guess food person must have gotten in this car, and then it broke down? Let's see. Sports faulty starter motor. Damn it. And I don't have the mechanics to fix that. Let's see, a bus with a bike rack. Oh, nice. But it lacks wheels, because of course it does. Alright, well, let's see if anybody left behind any good loot. Windbreaker, books. Nothing useful. Trailhead, it's got another car. Large electric motor. One of the batteries is dying. It's a luxury electric sedan. The problem with these electric cars is that there is no way to reliably recharge them. Let's see. Thinking about it. You can't drive because yeah, let's drop our rocks. Okay, well, it turns on. I hope its wheels won't fly off. It seems like they're okay. Let's drive it around the forest. What's this down here? Industrial building, probably more light industry. Not the best at driving here. No, this is a mine entrance. I'm not sure I like the idea of going through it. Okay, we'll just avoid it. Oh, that's an owlbear. Goodbye. Shit, ran into that tree. And it completely destroyed the security system, which is fine. We didn't care about that anyway. Let's try to get back onto the highway. We can. Oh my good grief. That's a lot of zombies again. Military cargo truck. It's looking pretty good. Billboard. Okay, we'll just give that mass grave a wide berth. What did I run over? Some casings. Not really worried. I wonder if I can... You can climb the billboard. Let's see what's up here. Apparently this is very dark. Lila is a heteronormative bully. Your ad here. Okay. Why would you pay for ad space to say that? Okay, here's Peachum. And a big old sand pit next to it. Meh. Nah. Nah. Don't want anything here. Let's get back in our car and... Oh, shit. Let's head south. Now that we're back on the road, we can go a little faster. I wish I could fast travel using the car, but the problem is that when you try to fast travel in a vehicle, it locks you to, or it did, lock you to 12 miles an hour. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it... Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. Did they fix that? We're at 255, or 602, and then it... Yeah, no, it screws up. It locks you to 12 miles per hour. That's poopy. Apple orchard. Okay. I don't want anything here. Oh my god, another one of these. that's gross, 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 gross. Okay. We're just gonna keep moving with. I'm suddenly remembering the old days of, Did that chipmunk just hide in the grass? I didn't know they could do that now. Anyway, so I'm suddenly remembering the old days of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, where there was minefields basically every 6 tiles. That's hyperbole, of course. It wasn't that prevalent, but the problem was that they could be anywhere. Larg? No. This one looks anything but tame. Tamed orcs were common as pets before the Cataclysm. Interesting. Building. Okay, let's try and slow down a little bit. A farm. Okay, cute. I'm going to take this onto southbound road and haul ass. Got about 12% battery in this thing, so I kind of don't want to end up in the middle of nowhere with no good way of getting back home, especially when we're just about to get lightly weary. Nice scenery, driving over this marshlands. Ooh, now we're driving over the river. Okay. There's an exit up here, I think. No, it's just a bridge that leads over this road. Iron Golem. Ooh, we don't want no smoke from you. What's this? Big old building over here is probably a research facility. And a research facility is not something that we are prepared for. Cataclysm. What the hell is a cataclysm? Uh-oh. Spiders are pissed. They heard me ram into the wall on accident. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna stop driving. Never mind. Okay. Okay, now we're going to stop driving. We're gonna pick up our rocks, and we're gonna beam this fucker. Because somehow he got in the car. Oh boy. He just scampered into our car and started biting Doug. He bit our arms a whole bunch. Eee. And we are poisoned. It swells visibly and burns like hell. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, let's head home. And now that we're finally back, we're in extreme pain. Because those poisoned wounds really hurt. They've been dealing a lot of damage. We're gonna park the car right here. Damn, it stings a lot. Ugh. Burning pain subsides, but the damage is done. Ugh. Okay. Doug's back home. He's going to drop off the rocks. We're gonna put our football helmet down. See those luscious locks. Let's see, what can we put away from our duffel bag? Nothing right now, so we'll just drop the duffel bag. It seems our left arm is still frozen. Yeah. Let's see. Disinfect the left arm, the right arm. We can just put an alcohol wipe on our torso, and an adhesive bandage ought to do it, but for the left arm and the right arm, still stings. We'll use some real bandages. Then we'll take one of these gauze. And check our morale. We're fine. We're fine. We'll do a little bit of practice with where's bandaging? You can't do it with gauze? You have to use bandage? Well, that's a little silly. But, okay. And go and sit down and do a little practice. No, we're just going to call it good after one practice session. Gets us to wound care expert 5%. Not very high up there, but every little bit counts. Okay. Doug's not feeling too great after that scuffle with the spider. But nothing like yes, we can make a sandwich. Nothing like a... Can we not make a meat and cheese sandwich? Well, whatever. Nothing like a bacon sandwich to make everything better. And hell, let's have some mineral water. A little more mineral water. Yeah, that'll do it. What am I wielding? No, I'm not wielding anything. It's just I'm carrying something for something. Huh. Anyway. Whoops. Oh, it's too early to go to bed. There's gotta be something that we can study here. What? There is. We will practice a little bit more bandaging. By first picking up our duffel bag. I accidentally had caps lock on. Activating the flashlight. Reading a little bit of fantasy novel. Makes us feel better. We're not going to take some painkillers because I realize I don't have any. Whoops. Okay. Now we should feel a lot better. And that should allow us to practice. We'll do one level of marksmanship. And then stop practicing. Didn't take that long at all. Excuse me. And we'll do another hour of practicing with the bandage. Brings us up to 9%. Wounds are doing okay. We'll read another chapter before bed. Doug, not tired. Drops the duffel bag, the armor, pops into bed, calls it a night. It's been rough. We wake up completely healed. You feel cruddy. Maybe you should consider eating a bit healthier. What do you mean eating a bit healthier? That is a bacon sandwich not healthy. Well, fine. Then we'll get yogurt. Pickled fish is rotten. Damn. We'll get an orange. We'll get, let's see, some more cheese. Some of the corn cereal should be okay. And just scarf that all down. Finish off this one bottle of mineral water. Open another and a whole ton. Let's put back on our football helmet. Get our rocks ready. Shit, I just realized we never took the fire axe, so we're gonna go do that real quick. Oops. Can't climb while wielding rocks. That's how we got up, huh? Okay. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Go back to bed. Okay. Now back over here. Oops. Turkey got spooked. Oops. Here we are. These decrepit ain't got nothing on the Fent. But while they're here, let's dissect them. Yep. We're hearing those gunshots again. We don't know why we can hear them coming up through the storm drains and sewer grates. Let's take both of these fire axes. Oh, we can't pick up both? Huh. Alright, well, fine. Where does it go? Probably in a specific pocket of the duffel bag. And now, we head back. This time, we're on past Masardis, and we're going to try and progress through Northwood again. And Zombie Goblin wants to play. I just tell him to get off my lawn. The zombie dog is fresh. And he took a critical hit in the vitals for an awful lot of damage. Yeah, they can't really do anything about that fence. I'll just leave them there. Yeah, see, they didn't... Oh. I really need to look in front of me. I just blindly bumbled into these losers. Ooh, some gum. No, I don't want to wield the gum. I want to eat the gum. I'm going to eat it right off the floor. Right in front of everybody. Whoops. Headless zombie is not going to be a problem. Let's see. Throwing is at already a little over halfway to... Oh, everybody's waking up. A little over halfway to... Oh. Nope. Go back to bed. A little over halfway to 8. Jeez. I've had one combat skill get that high before, and it was piercing. And it was because I would obsessively use knives and spears the entire run. And it works. There are so many things you can do with spears. Not too many zombies, just hop over a chain link fence, pull out your spear, and poke them. Found a nice place with some iron bars to hide behind. Zombies are dumb. They're not gonna move around. Barrels will. They will. You have to worry about those. They'll even open doors, but... zombies will just take the quickest path towards you, which is a straight line. Oh, I just blinded the small child with a rock. Now they're stumbling off. Now all my attacks are glancing blows against this poor child. Why am I drawing this out? I feel awful about making it take that long, more than killing the child. Jeez. Oops. And that's why we want to get throwing up to 8 so that doesn't happen again. Unbridled. Nice. Take a look at this. Okay. We're going to go around that portal because I don't want to see if anything came up. I don't think there's anything there anymore. We're gonna stay well away from the Migo Tower because we saw what happened last time. Everybody's woken up here. Whoops. We gotta fix that auto-target bug where you target the... yeah, see? You target the last thing you hit, but that thing is dead. See, I even moved it. There we go. Pick up these rocks. And there we go. Everybody's dead. Caffeinated chewing gum? Ew. Protein powder, hell yes! Let's dismember these. They're gonna be annoying, and they're eventually going to evolve, and I don't want that. Oh, is this a migration? No, it's not a migration. The zombies are just moving into the screen and wandering around like losers. Can't see. Bad luck. Another rechargeable battery. Ooh, platinum gas card. Do I already have one? No, I don't. Now I can enjoy all the benefits. Okay. This dude's mom's house is all the way over here. Let's see. Oh, here comes a dog. Not for long. Just 2 shots to the vitals. 1 shot to the vitals, excuse me. We're getting surrounded. That doesn't really matter. We're just gonna smack him over the face with a rock. Why bother throwing it, right? Did that give us any, I'm sorry, that counts as mace familiarity. Okay. Maybe we'll, maybe Doug will train a little in that. Okay. Police car. It's battered, and it's got no battery. And I remember, I've already checked that one. It didn't have anything good in it. Okay. Now, finally back here in Northwood, we can start progressing again. You know what? Let's drop the rocks. wield this fire axe, drop the duffel bag, and see how it works on these guys. Pretty damn well. They do not stand a chance. It's just one-shotting. I have to steady myself a little bit. To ensure I get a good shot, but it's a good weapon in Doug's hands. Okay, this dog is next. Oop. There we go. Oh, not a child, no! I gave him downed, bleeding, and then just finish him off. Child gets one shot. Obliterating this children doesn't feel good. Ooh, that's 3 children in a row for a minus 72 morale penalty. Ew. Okay, let's take these. You know what? I don't mind if these children get back up. Alright. Let's get our duffel bag. Get our rocks in our bag. So that way we can... Ooh, where's the shrieker? He's over there, shrieking. I'm not in the mood to butcher. Okay. Everyone here already looks kind of messed up. I think I've already been through here and fought these guys. Yeah, I remember. One shot. Nope, not quite. You hear gargling? Yeah, after that hit. Come here. Everyone gets a turn. Gosh, zombie dwarves are tanky. That was 85 total damage, and he's still up. Probably has like 90 HP. Not like it matters. Go on. Go through the window. There you go. Come on. A little further. A little further. There you go. An AR-15. Okay. We'll just put that over there in the holster, the police duty belt. And then him out. Jeez. Okay. That. Oh. Goblin coming at us. There we go. Goblin down. There's a lot of zombies in this house. Where are you all coming from? Maybe we should practice with, what is this? A great axe. Takes a lot of practice. Stun gun, we don't need. Let's see, do they have anything at all? No. Except those bandages. Alright, well, let's take that. Take those bandages. Get back out here. These books we don't need. We must have been scattered from out of this guy's book. Is that a fish? What? Why is there a fish here? Go away, Shrieker. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck there is just a fish sitting here. It says it's fleeing. It can't go anywhere. And it's 100% alive. What? Well, I think this is a fine place to end the episode. Go away, dog. This is a fine place to end the episode. As Doug stares wall-eyed at the walleye. Just hanging out here. We're finally back in Northwood. And with this fire axe, we are making short work of the zombies. No more having to throw rocks around, pick them back up, and rinse repeat. Nope. Now we're gonna chop our way over to this dude's mom. I still don't even remember what his name is. Fortunately, for him, we're not going to shoot her in the face. Probably won't matter. He's not going to see the body. He's just going to have to believe that we did it. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a comment or a like. And if you want to continue watching this, feel free to subscribe. I make this content every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and I frequently engage with the viewers in the comment section. Love hearing your ideas. Also, for any of you that have made it all the way to the end of the episode, I'd like to know what you think that Doug should write on his SWAT armor. What is his team name? Until then, till our Tuesday? It is Tuesday, isn't it? Look at me, losing track of the days. Oh boy.